got a pan on about medium to medium-high heat, and I'm just gonna swirl in decent amount of olive oil, and then I'm gonna start to saute the vegetables. All right, so once the oil's hot, I put in about a half of a red onion. I'm gonna let this go first and cook down a little bit. And then once it gets, maybe 3 minutes, I will start adding the other vegetables. I'm gonna put in carrots, red peppers, I've got some zucchini, summer squash, broccoli. I'll put in some garlic then. I don't want the garlic to burn, so I'm not gonna put that in quite yet. So the cool thing about pasta primavera is you can use up any vegetables that you have in your house, whatever you really like. I added in these carrots because I had some left over from a veggie tray over the weekend, so I'm just gonna stir these in. I cut them up pretty thin so that they cook a little faster. The next vegetables I added in are the red bell peppers, and then I've got some nice broccoli. Give that a stir. I put in the summer squash, the zucchini, letting that cook, but I'm also going to be adding in some of this Italian seasoning, and I'm also going to put salt and pepper in. Okay, so finally I added in a bunch of tomatoes and 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to hit it with a little more salt and pepper, maybe a little more of the Italian seasoning, and I'm just going to keep stirring this around, incorporating all of these yummy vegetables. I took the veggies off of the heat. I don't want them to get too mushy, so I kind of just look at them, taste them, see the texture. So you don't want it to get too mushy. Now I'm going to take half a lemon. I'm going to squeeze that over the top. Basil, fresh basil, it's my favorite. Nothing says summer like basil, right? So sprinkling all of that in, and then give it one more stir. Now, so I have a pot of salted water ready to go. This is the pasta that I use. I get it at Kroger. I've tried all kinds of gluten-free pastas. This is by far my favorite brand. You could also use spaghetti squash with this, but tonight this is what I'm doing, the gluten-free pasta. And if your family's not gluten-free, obviously you can just use regular pasta as well. So I'm gonna put that in the water. Just cooking. I took out almost a cup of the pasta water to use just to help make a sauce. Pasta has been cooked and drained. I'm going to drizzle it with olive oil. I'm going to put some basil in with that, squeeze in some lemon juice, and then I'm going to add the veggies in. I just pulled the chicken off of the grill. I love the grill marks. It looks great. I'm going to let this rest for a little bit before I slice it up. Okay, so I did add just a little bit of the pasta water. So that was probably about 1/4 of a cup that I added in there just to make it more of a sauce. And so now I'm just gonna plate it up. Looks so good. And then when I serve this, I'm going to, if you don't have anybody that's dairy-free in your house, you could go ahead and mix in some Parmesan cheese. So I do have a dairy-free person in my house, so I am gonna wait and do that afterward, like right before I serve it.